Hello everyone, and this is part 2 of my fixsmith sketchbook tour video. This is part 2. This is my fixsmith sketchbook. Since I've been drawing every single day, I decided to do another sketchbook tour video I've been drawing so far, and I made like a lot of drawings so far. So this is probably going to be a very lengthy video, especially with my other sketchbook tour videos. They usually have longer than 10 minutes. Yeah, so this is probably going to be also probably longer than 10 minutes because I have plenty of drawings to show you guys. And because I've been drawing every single day. Yeah, I kind of already said that, so yeah. usually when I'm home, my mind usually runs a lot, so whatever comes to mind, I usually draw on stuff, whether it's a character or a perspective drawing, or like an animal and stuff, or like a machine or a car or a motorcycle stuff. Any kind of perspective drawing I do, as well as like the usual cartoon drawings. And I'm continuing with I left my last time I left off. I usually left off with the Abby the Bee from Karate Bugs, and here's Figgy the Squirrel from Well, I haven't really drawn. I actually did draw a comic of Figgy the Squirrel once, but I didn't finish it because I didn't know how to I ran out of ideas how to finish the comic, so. I think I've already said that in my other previous sketchbook tour videos. I kind of already made a comic of Figgy the Squirrel. Yeah. This is a character I usually love to draw. I actually did another drawing of her. I'm going to show you guys later. I'm going to show you guys why I usually like drawing her in this pose and stuff. Yeah. I'm going to show you guys later as I go through this sketchbook tour video. I reveal more about Figgy the Squirrel since she's a pretty simple character. I just love to draw and stuff. Yeah, her design is very simple, so it's very easy to draw compared to other characters. Compared to something like simple Brutus from Karate Bugs, yeah, he's kind of hard to draw. So I'm going to do the drawings now. Here's like a land shark character, stripes and stuff. Kind of like a tiger, shark, lion character. Tiger sharks usually don't have stripes. I don't think they do. But I decided to draw stripes on her because I decided to draw stripes on him because I thought it was cool. A land shark character. Here's a wyvern, wyvern character flying through the skies. Here's the island background, the island stuff, the sea. Here's a crocodile or an alligator character. I decided to draw as well, or more about realistic art and stuff. This is a crocodile or alligator. Looks more like judging by the teeth, it's more like a crocodile, I believe. Because the difference between crocodiles and alligators is that their teeth as well. Plus, crocodiles are kind of larger than alligators as well, so yeah. Like, especially the saltwater crocodiles in Africa, those are huge compared to the more of the American alligators here in America. Here's a land dragon. It's a little draw as well. Simple dragon design. It's not as simple. I just really love this drawing because the antlers, because it reminds me of the Asian dragon and stuff. It's kind of like a combination between the Asian dragon and the European dragon. Because usually Asian dragons usually have antlers as opposed to like horns like the European dragons usually have. Yeah, they have back spikes right here, which are very cool. Here's Talon from Falcon Force. Talon, the Sky Patrol Falcon from Falcon Force. I think I actually did print a copy of Falcon Force on my printer and stuff, but it didn't turn out very good, and people didn't really understand my story a bit. Since my printer is low on ink on the color side, I decided not to print more copies of my comics, at least the colored ones. I was able to print out a copy of Scrappy Discovery on my old comics right here. Yeah, it's pretty since it's in black and white, I'm able to print physical copies of this comic. I'm actually gonna do a read-through video sometime this week. Maybe next week or this week. Depends. I'm going to do a comic read-through of Scrappy Discovery for you guys. At least a digital version. Here's Belle who I think she appeared in like one of my feature Scrappy Discovery comics as like a bounty hunter who hunts the aliens down and stuff. Her inspiration for this character was clearly Samus from Metroid. Yeah, because I wanted like a bounty hunter character, a lady bounty hunter. Yeah, he's both like feminine and cool at the same time. Yeah, it's very like badass and stuff. Here's a barn owl, like a realistic barn owl. I try to do like a combination between real art and cartoon art. Like for example, this is like I go back to the I guess the alligator one. They do realistic art and cartoon art. Trying to do like a combination between the two. Here's a sword knight character, a sword knight, a robot character. I like to draw as well. This character is kind of hard to draw because I usually, since this character has so many detail to him, I usually tend to forget which detail I put on the character. Sometimes I'm forgetting the jets on the back of his. I think he flies as well. I don't think I put jetpacks on him yet, so he's more of a grounded sword knight character. He's a shield right here, the back plates and stuff. A robot warrior character. Here is a tiger from Cat Alley Adventures. You know, the saber-toothed tiger character from the Cat Alley Adventures. You know, this Cat Alley and stuff. Yeah. Here's Figgy the squirrel again. I have one more drawing of her. So I didn't realize that I made like 3 drawings of Figgy the squirrel. The last Figgy the squirrel drawing I'll show you guys in the video. I'll explain why I like to draw this character a lot. You know, the Figgy the squirrel character. I will explain later why I like to draw this character a lot. So yeah. Here is Mary from Werewolf. She was the first werewolf in Werewolf 2. I think she played a bigger impact on Werewolf 2, or at least like character-wise. She played a bigger impact on Werewolf 2. If you guys are interested, you guys can check out my Werewolf 2 of my comics playlist. If you guys are interested in like seeing more Werewolf and stuff. Because I put any Werewolf characters in here. Here's Joshua from Scrappy Discovery, or at least a feature Scrappy Discovery comic that I made. I actually did comic read-throughs of my old Scrappy Discovery comics while I still had those sketchbooks. I mean, I still technically have them, but they're in the other house in like my parents' other house. My other sketchbooks, at least the older ones, are in another house, my parents' other house in like one of the virtual islands and stuff. Because my parents bought a house over there and we're currently fixing it. Here is Candy from Cat Adventures as well. And no, she's not eye candy. No, this doesn't count. She's I just named her Candy because I thought it would be cute to call a cat like, you know, both Cat and Candy starts with a C, so I decided to name Candy the cat. Here's SD2. I originally named this character RR2, called Research Robot, but it sounds too similar to R2 from Star Wars, so I decided to rename him as SD2, which is Search and Discovery Robot. Yeah, and the other Sketchbook tour videos I tend to forget that I named this character SD2 in my new virtual Scrappy Discovery. Sometimes I call him RR2 sometimes. I have so many characters that I tend to forget the names of some of them. Yeah, that's usually, especially when you haven't made like a story over these characters for a long time. Especially since comics usually take a long time to make. It usually depends, because usually when I draw comics, especially when I spend all day drawing the comic, my hand starts to ache and stuff from drawing a lot. So yeah, that tends to happen. Here's Moon the cat from Cat Adventures as well. A girl in a cat hoodie, a cat girl in a hoodie and stuff. I didn't explain this design yet, but I'll explain it now. Her design is based off of Tao Kaka from Blaze Blue. No, I think it's Tao Kaka. And that's I guess her name, like the dumb cat girl character from Blaze Blue. Yeah, especially for her design, it was inspired by Tao Kaka and stuff. Tao Kaka's a very funny character from Blaze Blue. You expect like the more serious animes to have like comedy elements to them, because I think Blaze Blue is one more serious fighting games, but it also has a very funny side towards it. I was like, when I was a teenager, I was obsessed with Blaze Blue, especially since I used to watch Death Battle on YouTube, and I think it was Tao Kaka versus Felicia, and like the whole character, the characters in the video was very like funny and stuff. So I decided to look up Tao Kaka on YouTube, and the rest was history. I just watched endless Tao Kaka videos of her and stuff. Plays Blue and her relationship with Ragna, the Blood Edge. Yeah. Especially her relationship with Light Chi, she calls her Booby Lady, which is kind of funny. Here is here's Angel, Talon's wife from Falcon Force. She's on a computer and stuff. She does more of the research job. She does the more comfortable job as opposed to her husband, who's a Sky Patrol Falcon. Talon. I think I already showed Talon earlier ago. Let's see. Yeah, Talon. Yeah, that's him. He's a Sky Patrol Falcon, while his wife Angel does more of the computer job, more comfortable job and stuff, as opposed to the crazy like off duty works that her husband does. Here's a manatee. It's like a West Indian manatee. Was like there are manatees here in Florida too, which I didn't realize. I think one time I was traveling with my family in Miami, and we saw like a actual manatee, or at least the back of him. We didn't see the whole manatee because manatees tend not to stick out of the water that much as whales do. But manatees and stuff. Manatees are cool. Basically, they're especially adorable when they eat grass and stuff. They're watching manatee videos. Here's Megan from Scrappy Discovery, the mutant girl from Scrappy Discovery. Yeah, Megan. The cheerful mutant girl. Here's a Duke from Cat Adventures. And when I colored him, I didn't realize he had a similar color scheme to Brutus, because they're both like dark red, which I didn't realize. That's usually the problem with me, like trying to come up with colors for characters. Where all of them come up with similar color schemes. Yeah. I actually colored him dark red. It was the same as Brutus from Karate Bugs. Which is kind of weird. Here's a Griffin character. I tried to draw more dragon-like. The Griffins are cool. Greek mythology. Here's a Goblin Girl from I usually like to draw a lot as well. Goblin Girls. Here's like a great like a old man character I decided to draw, the bushy mustache and like hair and stuff. Maybe I will include this character in like a future maybe werewolf. I think since I think he counts as a goblin too, because they're very similar. I think they're both goblins technically. Yeah, it's very similar to the Goblin Girl. I guess they both count as goblins. But this one has like hair like old man hair and stuff, bushy hair and stuff. Trying to this was like what they call it, scruffy, not scruffy. Yeah, I try to make him as scruffy as possible. Here's the Arctic Fox Lady. I had to draw as well. Usually I draw girl characters as much as male characters. At least as boy characters and stuff. Probably the same as I try to draw as much girl characters as the boy characters and stuff. And it might be a chance that I've kind of drawn more girl characters than boy characters. Here's Hopper from Falcon Force. He's the flying squirrel character. He's flying to the skies in the mountain background here. Let's show you guys here. Got the mountain background. Here's Oxalotl lady that I decided to draw in her swimsuit and everything. drawing her like this cute, sexy pose. She's posing for the swimsuit model. Here's a go kart drawing. I decided to draw a go kart, and this one turned out horrible. At least the wheels did. I didn't. I tried to draw like a go kart drawing on Google. Try to draw a go kart and stuff. I guess it looks good depending on which perspective you're looking at. Because as soon as I drew this, I kind of hated it, but since I look at more the other side of it, that's kind of like it more. Here's a narwhal whale character, a more realistic drawing. Because narwhals are cool. Try to draw more animal characters. And here's speaking of squirrel again. You know, it's a cute squirrel character. And I'll actually explain more about her character now, since I ended it off with a squirrel, with Figgy the squirrel. Figgy the squirrel is a very simple character to draw. I usually like to draw her because she's usually just a squirrel girl on a skirt and stuff. Now, usually the reason why I like to draw her cross-legged because since she's essentially wearing a skirt, I didn't want to like show off too much, you know, try to censor it a little bit. She's wearing like a skirt and stuff. So she's usually draw cross-legged. It'd be one thing if I actually had her legs like spread apart, you know, like a man. That'd be weird. I usually don't like drawing like fetishy art and stuff. I don't like drawing like fetishy art. I do like drawing cute art and stuff. You know, at least like sexy enough to like appeal to the censors, because I try to censor it as much as possible too, not to show off too much. Yeah, very simple character design that I like to draw. I also like drawing like Luna the Vampire Bat that way as well. Most of my female characters. Also, the cross leg position is like very feminine because she's more of the girly characters. She tends to be like a girly character, which I like. I prefer the girly characters over the tomboy characters. I mean, there's nothing wrong with tomboy characters, but I just prefer the more feminine characters because they tend to be cuter and stuff. You know, I'm kind of a straight guy. There's a way to make like tomboy characters like cuter. For example, Lois Lane from the My Purchase of Superman, that new Superman cartoon. Yeah, she's kind of cute despite being a tomboy. Yeah, the tomboy archetype has kind of been dead for years since people usually associate like more people tend to associate more the masculine female characters as trans, which I don't exactly agree with. I mean, it's nothing inherently wrong with being trans. It's just that you shouldn't like take up the archetype of a tomboy character because just because a woman is more like masculine compared to her classmates doesn't necessarily mean that she's trans or anything. You know. So Figgy the Squirrel, more of the girly characters that I like to draw. And that's pretty much it. I was trying to like I'm kind of like branching off to you guys, extending the length of this video more. Since I wanted to like, I'm kind of stalling you guys out because I wanted to like reach the video at least 20 minutes and stuff. I mean, it can close to 20 minutes, so yeah. This is part 2 of my fixsmith sketchbook. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and that's it.